Hi, and welcome back. Spent yesterday just preparing a little footing here for the new slab for the toilet block. You might recall there was an old toilet sitting on around about here. It's now been decommissioned. I've adjusted all of the plumbing to suit the new location. Here's the vent line over here. So just basically this slab's going to be around about 4 inches in the old scale, about 100 mil above that slab over there where that tape is. It's going to come out and drop straight back down around about 1.5 metres, a little over 4 foot, and about 13 or thereabouts 100 wide, with a small vanity just over my shoulder. So I've just been up to the hardware to get some form ply. I want to form all this up, which is totally independent to the garage slab. This this yellow line over here is the outside edge of the slab. It's going to be rather thick in the middle here, probably around about let's call it 260, 300 thick in the center. That will be part of the new slab itself, so I'm not too worried about whether any of this old stuff is that structurally sound. New footing will hold it. It'll bridge back. I'll put some starter bars into this old slab over here, which prevents it from falling. You know, a little bit weak over here for the concrete. Here comes the second boss, Mr. Bundy. And so I'll just take some measurements here and check my dimensions, but I think I'm ready to form up now. The reason I want to make this independent to the edge boards is the concreter will then just basically work off my edge boards, that side and that side, and then pour this at the same time. So this edge board through here for the slab, although it'll be sitting up at around about here somewhere, we'll have a hollow or like an open bit at the bottom so the concrete can flow through and do this all in one spot. I'll put some bars back into there as well. Just want to give it some structural integrity. Again, there's no right and wrong way to do this. This slab could have gone in afterwards. And the only reason I'm doing it now is because I've had the job site idle for well over 10 days now while it dries out. Fingers crossed the Bobcat will be here tomorrow to give it one more shot at levelling out the ground and drilling the remainder of the piers piles. I've got my fingers crossed because some more rain on the way. If I can get it cleared, it's okay. Then I don't have to worry about bringing machinery in here and causing a bit more of a mess. So I'll get started and see how I go. Alright, welcome back. Well, I managed to get this done before the sun goes down this afternoon. Happy with what I've done. It sort of makes a bit of sense now. For those that probably, you know, through my explanation didn't do a very good job, but hopefully this does now make sense. So the shed will be, the toilet will be raised about behind the storage area for the stormwater tanks. There'll be 2 big stormwater tanks here, so it's out of view. All of this property doesn't go to what we call stormwater out to the street and wasted back out to the ocean. It's all harvested. I've got a well over there with I don't know, 40,000 litres and 2 8,000 litre tanks up the side, so this has to be harvested as well because there's no stormwater on the site, and that's a council requirement. Happy with what I've got done. Tomorrow's another day. My fingers are crossed that the Bobcat's going to be able to clear up the rest of this land, and then it's a downhill run before the form worker starts. So basically what I've done is I've done these sides for him to tie into, so he'll come into this line. This red line here is part of the edge of the concrete, and then the same over there, so his edge boards will run that way. What more can I say? I'm happy with what I got done. So vent pipe, just with the vent pipe. Vent pipe will go for the wall line is about 75 mil, so let's call it a timber 75 mil or 3 inches. This is probably going to go back that way a little bit more, which it will do. It's just sitting there at the moment until the steel goes in. Then this will go forward of the wall, and then I'll put a false wall in front of this wall underneath the vanity, and you won't even see a thing at the end of the day. Maybe a little storage cupboard under there or something like that. Anyway, I'm going to call it quits for the night, and we'll see how we go tomorrow with the Bobcat. Talk to you soon. Just before I close off for the day, and I'm whispering at the moment, I just want to show you what Bailey does. This is the bigger of the two dogs. He stands there all day waiting for rats to come out. And there's one just then, because they come out for the chicken feed, and he stands there until they get close, and then he pounces on them. And kaboom, he's watching one right now. Let's zoom in. Look at him, the killer. Watch this. Where's the rat? Get the rat! Go, go, get it! Hey, welcome back. Taking a few extra days off work just to try to get this closed up and finished off. I have backfilled, as you can see, with some road base. I'm going to get some more finer stuff tomorrow and fill up, because where my hand is here, it's about 290 mil of concrete. Up on that plank up there where I put the laser level, that's 0. So it doesn't really look like it falls another 150 mil to here, but it does. So I've just done some spot checks with some levels around the place, and tomorrow I'll do another bite of the cherry with some more backfill. So I'll probably be up around about here somewhere and just let it fall off to the edges, and then that is just mass poured concrete after that. I've done all of my string lines around the place now with the profiles, so it's completely set out. Formwork is complete over there in that bathroom, and then I'll do some edge boards over here tomorrow as well, and then start forming up on Wednesday the remainder of the stuff around here. So we'll just do the bit of a walk around. So just starting here at the front, there's the number 2 project manager wandering around. Not bad for a 20-year-old dog. Deaf as a doornail, but he's doing all right. So you can see the profiles through here. Just got to clean the footings out. Clean the footings out on this side. Quite a lot of cleaning out. There's the profiles there. Quite a lot of cleaning out on that side. But just working from the middle here, you'll see my mark. So here's 150 mil here. So this is absolute 0. So this mark is good. And then as I fall away, it falls to 165, so 15 mil low, and then you get up to about 55 mil low there, and you know that's getting upwards really bad along that side, 250 mil, which is 100 mil below, or 4 inches in the old school, and over there's around about 6 inches low. So I'll pour some more fill around these edges, probably falling about this line here, and to there, let it fall backwards on an angle. And then we're all basically done. Formwork around there is all good, and I'll form up that line along there, edge boards here, and then this will be the formworker's job all along that edge up there. I'm going to give the formworker a hand to do this, so just to try to save in a few bucks, and that's about it. So we'll close off today. We'll do some filling sand tomorrow, some more formwork tomorrow, and hopefully by the end of this week we should have a slab. Sorry, I'll rephrase that. At the end of this week we should have formwork around the place ready for steel. So I'll talk with you all soon. Hi, and welcome back. Bit of a good day today. Finished off all the formwork on this side. I've just started to brace it off. I'm going to spin the camera around in a second. We just started to brace it off now. Didn't get the fill for the slab. It's coming tomorrow morning now. But started bracing it off, as I said. I finished off to the end point up to that side there, so myself and the formwork can just have a nice run to start with. So we've basically don't have to do anything with the toilet itself. We've got just a straight run from height of concrete down to the ground level, that edge. Then it starts to get less and less and less as we move up to both sides. So let's spin the camera around, have a quick look. So just looking down from the back of the toilet block here, so there's the height of the concrete, you can actually see how much fill I've got to put in. There it should only be realistically about 150, well it should be, thickness of the slab concrete should only be 150 mil from the top of that. You can actually see that it's at 275 there, so That's that. Braced off all the back through here, all good. And toilet block is all done. So bracing's good. Happy with that. You can see how this slab now just sort of joins up between this toilet block, then ties back into the footing. As I said before, that if you didn't want to pour this together, you could just butt into the side of that footing afterwards by putting some starter bars through there, but it's a lot stronger if we do it that way. So just jump over here for a second. You're just looking up through there. This line here I've put as a 20mm offset, so it's a lot easier to straighten up your edge. But Bundy, get down off there. Don't know why I'm talking to him, he can't hear me. I think he wants to jump down. Anyway, so that's all good. I'm happy with the progress. Formwork will arrive tomorrow. So this is the worst side here. It's quite high through here. You can actually see that's probably around about 800 high of edge beam through there, and then it diminishes as it goes up the side there. So this is very a lot of bracing and everything on this side, otherwise it will collapse. I shouldn't wish that on me, should I? But anyway, close off for the day. I'm just having a cold beer, as I said, and I'll see how I go tomorrow. Talk with you all soon. Hi, and welcome back. Well, I'm not doing any more. I must have wheelbarrowed maybe 5 tonne of stuff over the last sort of 3 or 4 days, and I'm happy with that. The lowest point I've got now is 20mm too much concrete. Before I had 150. So this corner here, for an example, is 160mm, so it's plus 10mm or 3/8 of an inch, so it's pretty good. We'll have a bit of a zoom around in a second, but that's it. Just formwork to go. And so here you go, we're at absolute zero there, 150mm there, 150mm here, 170, there's the lowest point, so it's plus 20, plus 10, plus 10, everything else is just plus 10. Plus 10, that's good, so I don't know why it's a bit low there, but as I said, I've wheelbarrowed all this in by hand. I ain't doing any more. My body is not designed for that anymore, so I will start on the formwork now and see how I go. Okay, I worked on my own today. Formworker had to get his ute fixed and had other commitments after that, but he managed to drop off the materials this morning, so I was quite happy to do it on my own. In fact, I quite enjoyed it. I used to do all this sort of stuff when I was young and fit, probably about 25, 30, and my body's not as young as it was, but managed to get through it and thoroughly enjoyed it. So all set out now. I've checked it for diagonal. It's on the money, so I'm happy with that. Now it's just bracing off everywhere. I've got to go into the hardware in the morning to get some more timbers for that side, but and just bracing off. Bracing's the hardest part. This is the easy part. Bracing's the hardest part because you only get one go at it. If it fails, it's all over. All right, well, we'll see how we go tomorrow.